So I've got a tough one for you first. It's like the one of the biggest questions about the character, but what would you say is the key to finding the right balance between making Marla a protagonist that viewers want to root for, but also not sugarcoating the fact that she's doing terrible things?
One of the things about a character who's very unlikable, who keeps you on side, is the fact that, you know, she's not asking anything of you. She's not asking you to like her. She's not asking you to feel for her. She's not suddenly halfway through the movie delivering you a sort of tragic backstory and saying, well, you know, this is why I'm like how I am. And I think, you know, those are the kind of moves that derail a character like this. It's something I really admire in the screenplay for not doing. And you know, I think the other thing is that, as well as sort of realizing how shocking Marla is, we are also simultaneously shocked with the whole system that is set up for people like her to win. You know, the only reason Marla can have this hustle is because there's a loophole in the American legal and healthcare system that allows her to do this. You know, she's not breaking the law. She's stretching it as thin as it can go, but she's not breaking the law. She gets hurt way more than she hurts, actually, which is quite interesting. And she's threatened with guns, and the furthest she ever goes is a taser. I suppose that hurts, but not in a mortal way.
I know these are two very different stories, but I think about this movie often, and I was wondering if you ever thought about Amy from Gone Girl while you were doing this movie, just in terms of, I guess, nailing the anti-hero nature of it all.
I've thought about Amy now that I've seen the film. I didn't think about Amy while I was making the film. I think, you know, what they both do, those characters, is take traditional notions of femininity, the things that people expect in their women, the qualities, and use them to their advantage, mimic them, you know, portray them very convincingly. Amy, it's sort of making herself the tragic victim for the whole of America, and you think she is the victim until you realize she's controlling the whole story. And with Marla, she's, you know, she's very convincing in court. She appears trustworthy, an upstanding citizen, you know, has the interests of the people at heart. She's responsible, reliable. She's a caretaker, a caregiver. And then you realize she's none of those things. She's just, you know, using these people for everything she can get out of them. But she's convincing at role playing, and I think I enjoy kind of taking all those parts of being a woman and sort of using and abusing them. It's an interesting and unsettling place to play in as an actor. I would hate to employ any of those things in life, but I think people do, you know, and I think that's what's so unsettling about these characters is people think, God, you know, maybe I know someone like that, and of course you do. You all do.
Yeah, I haven't been able to stop thinking about people potentially abusing the system like this, and I might have gone down the Google rabbit hole of looking things like that up. Before I have to let you go, I have one other question about something that might seem like a little detail, but I got very obsessed with tracking Marla's use of her vape pen, or rather when she decides to use it and when she doesn't. So what is it like incorporating such an active prop into the character like that?
Well, it's really fun, and the vape was really obnoxious, and it kind of, you know, sometimes sort of made very kind of aggressive, kind of growling noises, and sometimes, you know, it would come out of my nose or my mouth. I mean, it would give me a sort of dragon quality, which I fully embraced and used to effect. But you see, the backstory of Marla is that she had a vape business until she was Walmarted out of business by a great big discount vape store opening across the street, which she was furious about. And, you know, I think that was her shot at the American dream played fair. You know, she had a small-time business. She was a small-time business owner. She got screwed. And then she thought, right, chips are down. I'm going all out. I'm going to play the system like everybody else. And I think every time she inhales, it's kind of, it's bringing that attitude to it. It's the attitude of having been screwed, and now you're out to screw everybody. And not everyone would react like Marla does. I mean, I think she's, you know, she's got that sort of self-centered pride that means that she doesn't believe she should be screwed over. She deserves better. She won't be. She won't be. Like she says, I won't lose. I don't lose.
I feel like that backstory detail is only going to enhance the effect of it when I rewatch it too. Thank you so much for your time today. And again, huge congratulations on the movie.
Well, I'm pleased you like it, Perry. Thanks.